E1 tonight. E1 tonight.
Right, we good. Yo, King's Corner, what's up? 808s in the building.
Mr. Don V, Mr. ATO, you know what I'm saying? Straight out of Antigua in England with my boy. What y'all saying?
How you been? Long time no see, man.
I just been cooling, bro. You know, I've been making music. That's what I'm doing. I'm married to this music shit, so anytime, you know, I'm around, I just be on my music shit.
Nah, the new tape is hard.
Yours truly. Yeah, that was just for my boy, Will, one of my boys from back home who passed away in motorcycle accident. So I just thought he taught me a lot of shit when he was alive and all that. So I just thought I'd take on board all the stuff he told me and put it into one playlist for everyone to hear. You know what I'm saying? First half of it was really kind of like smooth. Second half was more like uppity, keep you in a good vibes to keep it going. Feel me? You know what I'm saying?
It's 11 tracks, right?
Yeah, around 11 tracks. You know what I'm saying? Straight out to there.
What's your favorite one?
It's my most, most tracks I've done on the album. My favorite one is probably How It Feel, the one with Vix. That one I think goes the hardest because it was a beat produced from a guy from Antigua as well called Island Trap. So Gotti, shout out to Gotti, Gary. Pretty Girls coming soon. That's gonna be big when it comes out as well. Look out for that coming from me.
Vix is hard too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vix.
Shout out Vix holding it down in Antigua right now, making his money, you feel me?
You got the Tokyo video out, right?
Yeah, Tokyo. Tokyo just came out. Tokyo going crazy still. I'm looking to promote that, like keep promoting it whilst I'm dropping other stuff. Because right now it's sitting on YouTube, about to touch 2K views, but I have to get the people to be putting that out and
Nah, Tokyo is hard. We play that all the time, I can't even lie.
The more ears I can get to hear it, because everyone I've like played Tokyo for, come across Tokyo, say, yo, that shit's hard. How are you not bigger than you are now? But the more ears I get to Tokyo is the better, you know, more people are going to tell their friends and everything like that. Word of mouth is going to go around.
The rap game is a lot of it saturated now, so.
Yeah.
Because there's so many rappers.
Oversaturated, you feel me? Everyone wants to come into the rap game now. What people don't realize is a lot of people try to sound like someone else. You can't come into it coming like that. You have to just focus on what you can give to people and what knowledge you can give to them, you know what I'm saying?
Because it takes like one person to listen to a tune and then it can blow up.
Exactly. It takes one second, bro. You can drop a track tomorrow, it can blow up. It can blow up today. If you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense.
Big fact.
You could drop a track today, it could blow up fucking tomorrow. If you know.
Didn't that happen to Georgia Smith? Because she dropped Blue Lights and then the next day Drake reposted it and she was like working a shift at Starbucks.
Oh shit, Georgia! Yeah. I've heard some of her songs, but I don't know like any particular.
Blue Lights
one.
was the one that she blew up with.
Oh shit.
And then Drake reposted that like 19 hours after she posted it or something.
She's on More Life. She's on More Life.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, she's on Drake's newest song.
She's on the Black Panther album as well. She's got a song by herself there.
Yeah.
Nah, Georgia Smith is dope.
Yeah, she can sing on IMDb and so too. There are lots of English singers and stuff that are big, no joke. Are gonna get big, no.
The girls are really as well like picking the pace up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Steph London, Ray
Black.
like
female rappers now.
Yeah,
oh
it's
man,
dope.
Like, people like City Girls, Cardi B inspiring a whole new wave in America. In terms of over here, probably Steph London. Yeah, she inspiring a whole new wave too. But I like to see that like it's more exposure to hip hop and rap in general, you know.
Yeah.
More ears are gonna get behind hip hop and more people are gonna find it like mainstream, if you know what I'm saying.
But Cardi B is hard, like not all of the music that she puts out is amazing, but I respect the hustle.
Yeah, Cardi B came out with after she came out with Bodak Yellow and all that Offset thing, I feel like Migos and her being like with them and everything taught her all growing her so much like faster and so much more because they already have a perspective of the industry, so they gave her all that knowledge and everything, and she just comes out using them as like publicity and everything, and
she already outgrew them, to be fair.
Yeah, bro. She's huge. Like In the matter of time, she blew up, dog.
Did you see that video she posted when she's walking around her living room and it's just plaques on plaques on plaques?
Last video I saw Cardi B, she was airing out the fucking pussy, dog. She was in the car like, oh, this is how females supposed to be airing out pussy. I was like, I be do your thing. You check.
Cardi B's getting into the political game as well now.
I'm saying everyone trying to be on that shit because, you know, everyone on the wave of a fuck Donald Trump and all that shit. But that's for them. You check. That's their vibe.
And they make us think too much of them, though.
I'm saying all I think about is myself, really, dog.
As you
Whoever's
should, to
doing
be
it-
fair.
Exactly, bro. It's always about bettering yourself and getting into another kind of mind where you can approach it. You have to focus on what you want. You feel me? Focus on what really matters, the goal. Okay.
But so what are you doing next in terms of the goals?
Right now,
What's the plan for 2019?
2019. So, during Christmas, I went to New York and I linked up with Jake Rich.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
Jake Rich. This guy that's on the Jake Rich's like team. Talk Money Entertainment, Mali Band. Shout out to Mali Bands. You know what I'm saying? Man really came through with that track. So we linked up one night when I was in New York and I got a feature from him. A song called Through the Night that's dropping February 14th. Look over, that shit's gonna hit. No joke. So we were just chopping it up in the studio and them man's fucked with our vibe, our culture. They said they never really heard an Antiguan artist before, so it's always good to put name Antigua on the map, you check, because you have to get the love from home, you feel me, in order to blow up that big. But that's next. That song with Mali Band's coming out. I'm gonna go back to New York and probably in May to shoot the video for that too.
Dope.
That's coming up, and I have another video for Warrior coming out in late February. I have Cool It Down.
Warrior's the previous project, right?
From where? Warriors from ASOMAC that dropped 2018 summer. If you want a summer vibe, if you want to turn up, hey, go bump ASOMAC, the mixtape. ATOAs, by the way, available everywhere, all streaming platforms,
plug your shit.
Soundcloud. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do that shit. Everywhere you can find me, you know what I'm saying? YouTube. Hey, get my numbers up and I'll pay it back to y'all. Check. Everyone that comes in and rides with me is family. And we all gonna go up to the top together.
Nah, big facts. Because both of the tapes, man, it's like you can make it commercial, you could make it original. Like, you're
exactly.
versatile, and I fucking respect that. Because a lot of people be sounding the same. But
Exactly, and it's all in the beats you vibe to as well. You check. In order to be versatile, you have to be able to just feel anything at any point. You know, everything has a specific feeling to give you. So you just have to focus on that feeling at that one point. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's from like growing up in Antigua, I feel like music and energetic, like bacchanal and stuff has always been what has been instilled in us from when we were younger. You check, like soca. That's our biggest genre of music back in Antigua. If anyone don't know, shout out, Ezzy Rattigan, Tion Winter, Drastic coming out with something big, 15 pounds soon. You know what I'm saying? Look out for that. My Antigua Donnies that's gonna see this. Tuesday gonna be up. So you check, that's all we vibing right now.
I was going to ask, like, if growing up in Antigua has influenced your music.
Yeah, 100%. In terms of my music, in terms of just being happy and just having energy all the time, Antigua's 100. That's where I get everything from. Soca, like one of my biggest soca artists is probably the Ezzy Rattigan. He's sick, for he dropped a track called Golden Cup, and it just from bridges to like the drop of the beat. That's what really catches you from soca music and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll check that out.
Antigua really inspired me a lot in terms of the energy I bring to the stage, plus the tracks that I release and everything like that.
It's crazy how different our music is, because I just do some sad, depressed shit, and you're the complete opposite, just doing happy stuff. And I'm like, how?
It's sick, though, because the thing is, everyone's different. You check, everyone's going to appeal to something differently. So the music you make is going to appeal to, like, millions of people, as would my music appeal to millions of people. You check. You just have to know what you want. You have to be clear on your goals you set for yourself. And you just have to go straight for them. You can't think about what someone else is saying to you, because what people think about you really doesn't matter at the end of the day. You check, it's not gonna affect you anyway. Someone says your shit is trash. what's that gonna do unless you make it a problem for yourself? You check? You know what I'm saying? You just gotta push on and do what you want to do and find your fan base and appeal to them. Treat them like family, you check? Because they're the ones that's gonna buy your music. They're the ones that's gonna stream your shit online and get all your numbers up, come to your shows and all that shit, you check?
But even the ones that hate on your music still give you that play, you know, still give you that stream. So
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Hey, that's why you have to have love for haters as well. You check?
exactly, because they're
If you
still
ain't have
helping
no
out.
haters, nothing, dog.
Unrelated question, but streaming and everything. How do you feel? Because obviously you're up and coming artist, so you're up and coming in the age of streaming. So how do you feel about the whole streaming thing? How much it pays?
I think
all of
streaming is the future. Like, no one's going into stores buying CDs. Like, look at stores like what's it? Not Best Buy? Some other store, American CD
Blockbuster.
stores. Yeah, Blockbuster.
Some shit like
That's
that.
movies, all that shit. They closing down. Everyone's going online. It's quicker. It's more efficient. It's faster. You know what I'm saying?
But in terms of paying artists, like, because obviously you're an artist, so that's important, isn't it?
Boy, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these fucking distribution platforms be taking hella money from you. They take crazy percentage, which is fucked up. But shout out to United Masters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One of your own artists here that's shouting you out. But they really good in giving artists like a good platform to start off. Like, they don't charge you initially. They give you all your royalties. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're your own label over there. So shout out to them. Holler at your boy 808 if you want me to, you know, be a sponsor for you and shout your shit out and that. You know what I'm saying?
But staying on that, would you sign a deal?
Me? I feel in the position I'm at right now. Yeah, I signed a deal, but under certain conditions. You know what I'm saying? We have some good lawyers and stuff.
Do you want to own your masters?
Yeah, 100%. I want to own all my loyalties. No 360 deals in this. I can't be doing with that.
Got to keep the merch money as well.
I'm saying. That's what I'm going to start. Shop, by the way, 80 Apparel coming by March. I'm working on that. 80 Apparel. You can get your neck warmers, your hoodies, your caps. All that shit coming soon. You know what I'm saying? 80 Ace, SoundCloud, Spotify, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff.
It's the takeover. But speaking of the takeover, so you performed at a fashion show yesterday? Or
Yeah. Yesterday, Brunel had a little fashion show that they were just showcasing all the students and people from outside who wanted to show their designs and everything like that. So they had a bit of intervals that I hopped on. And I came on, I performed, turned that shit up. It started off a bit rocky, but, you know, your boy Atio came on and gave it an Atio experience, you know, lighten the mood. You know what I'm saying? Brought the energy with it. Shout out to our niggas in the back. If you hear this, we turned up in our bitch. Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? Tokyo out now everywhere. You feel me?
Nah, fuck with the energy, I can't lie.
Alright, bro.
And tell me, who you been listening to lately?
Boy, I just been listening to myself, to be honest. Myself, Drake.
Okay.
I've been listening to a lot of Migos as well lately, because that's what I really like. Get my slick flows and just changing all the time and not keeping people entertained when I'm starting to rap, you know, keep them smiling, you know what I'm saying? But like Migos is a big inspiration for me. Not gonna like Quavo, you know, shout out Quavo if you want our feature. You can hear this.
Best hooks in the game. Is that Quavo?
Yeah, best hooks in the game, for real. Hey, Offset been getting my attention lately though. Offset is sick.
Offset is underrated. Because he's got bars as well. But I feel like Takeoff is the most underrated one.
Takeoff always been hard, bro. Takeoff been the one to just run. You know, he's the youngest as well.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the youngest out of the whole few.
Shit, I didn't know that.
For real, Lord. Takeoff been going crazy lately.
If he was on Bad and Bougie, that shit he would have been on the same level.
He still got paid from that shit. He didn't even care about that.
Yeah, but still, imagine like you're part of a group. Yeah, you're getting paid, but your face is not up there.
I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
And everyone be saying how Uzi on Bad and Bougie. What you think about Uzi's verse? Like, you think it was good? Because everyone be saying that shit was dead.
But I mean, they cut it off at the club, don't they? I mean, so
all the fucking time.
I guess
that was back in the day when that mans were just popping up.
It's a long song as well.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a long song. Everything now is like 2 minutes,
exactly.
2.5 minutes. So it's hard to get through now.
Exactly. 2016 was one of the best years for rap because It's like it's like the personality. Yeah, everyone came up with a different kind of.
What was
Personality,
2016? Is that
different
like
kind
Yachty designer?
Yeah, you remember XXL?
Yeah, that
it
year.
was
Uzi.
it was that year, that shit, that XXL freestyle with Kodak, Denzel Curry,
Oh yeah.
Uzi, all that shit. And it was a vibe.
Those freestyles were atrocious though.
They were bad.
Uzi just forgot the words.
They were vibing, and it was an actual freestyle. Most of the people go in there and write their bars and going. They were in there having fun. They were doing ad libs for each other, all that shit. They were just vibing.
Nah, facts.
And it just showed what hip hop was going into. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a more like everyone putting their perspective into music, rather than going what everyone's doing
and making it more
saying?
fun, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They're making it more enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so big. You know what I'm saying?
It's big. Basically, we were discussing this earlier, but the underground rap became kind of the mainstream rap, didn't it? With all of the melodic guys.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like in Miami, I was looking up the other day because I've been studying like American hip hop and stuff because I like to experience different cultures and all that. Say what it can bring to you and what you can learn from it, see things from a different perspective. But yeah, like underground Miami rap, like back in the days, X and Smoke, Purp and stuff, they were also pushing what the big people like Lil Yachty and Uzi and stuff were promoting as well, bigger to reinforce that, to come over like the youth and everything. You know what I'm saying? So like they played a big role in all that shit. But the underground rap, everyone's doing that now. Like right now, underground rap is big. You know what I'm saying? You have to be
more of like the commercial stuff.
Yeah.
Because obviously the underground rap that's like real hip hop, that shit is still underground.
Yeah, 100%, dog. Like I see they're trying to bring back real hip hop now, though, like with the donkey.
But you know it's happening though, because if you think about it, 2018, most sales, if you judge it by streams as well, it was like Meek Mill, Lil Wayne's album. All of the albums that sold a lot were mostly
because
like
everyone
bars,
was like, you realize everyone
Nipsey,
like
Pusha.
When they were like anticipating something big from it, like for the Meek Mill situation, he was just coming out of jail. Lil Wayne finally got Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit really pushed people. Like it brought a different energy to people.
Yeah,
to,
it
like,
did
fuck
definitely.
with that even more, dog. But Championships was sick, no fuck.
Championship is one of the top 5 albums I think of the year.
You know what I'm saying? That was sitting over. Yo, I think people sleeping on my boy Nav though. You know what I'm saying? Nav
just had a discussion about him as well.
Trust me, perfect timing, Nav.
Ponzi said Nav should never show his face. That gives him a disadvantage.
Exactly.
But his production is hard. But you know, speaking of all the new rappers, like you see what a lot of the older rappers that are lyrical, they've been hating for a couple of years. But now you see Meek Mill with 21 Savage and Kodak Black on his album.
Yeah, exactly.
You're seeing all of them collab. So it's kind of coming together, and I'm fucking with it. Because I really wasn't buying the whole trap, mumble all of that shit, the commercial auto-tune. I really wasn't buying it, but for some reason this year, I really fuck with YNW Melly, man.
Because I feel like more of like the rappers that were here for like a long time, kind of. Not a long time, but long enough to be with the old generation. They were kind of young in that time, so you have people like, you can't see on people like Soulja Boy, because when we were young, no fuck, you know, the Soulja Boy, though,
Soulja
was covered through, though, fuck. And them mans are now saying, yo, I'm starting to fuck with this new wave because it's different, you know what I'm saying? It's different to what they have. And, you know, what humans look is to grow and look to change, you know, fuck. So once they see that something different that's working, everyone go hop on that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So once the kind of older rappers hop on it, the real old heads get really angry, you check?
Yeah.
And then it creates kind of like a generation gap, like a feud between the two, you check? But I think the more support we get from people like Meek Mill and rappers of those kind of times on, that's supporting the young wave, the young thing, the young generation, how we doing things, how we structuring music nowadays, taking it into a different vibe, a whole different zone, then it's going to continue growing and being successful, you know what I'm saying? Like rap right now is bigger than pop, I would say. Sometimes.
Oh, it's the biggest genre.
I think Ariana Grande is trying to save pop, but she kind of have, if you listen to her, she kind of have like a rap kind of BPM, a rap kind of vibe. You check, but it's what it is.
But you like that 7 Ring song?
Yo, last Ariana Grande song I've heard snippets of that. I haven't heard the full thing.
It's apparently where she
go hard.
stole Soldier
Sippers-
Boy's flow again.
Yeah, and Pretty Boy Swag.
Yeah, some shit like that.
You check, yeah, and then the last one I was Thank You Next, because that was going big,
I've never heard that.
It was the most viewed video on YouTube in like a day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was.
I don't
fucked
know.
up.
I don't want anyone mentioning Mac Miller anymore.
Yeah,
I'm sad enough.
I'm
Especially
saying.
not Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
I'm saying, shout out Mac Miller, boy. I remember my boy. What was it? Another Night. One of my favorite Mac Miller songs, dog. That shit was crazy.
Which
Boy,
album is that from?
I don't even know what album. I think he dropped it as like a single.
As a single?
Yeah.
Shit, I
But
can't remember
that
that
shit. Oh, I remember I used to listen to that as a kid. So
Did you
much
listen to
time.
his last album, the one that came out?
Swimming?
like,
Swimming
yeah,
pool?
yeah.
I listened to some tunes off it, but I never got
It's
to the whole thing.
hard. It's hard.
But Mac Miller was always like someone you listen to when you were really young, no fuck. So always gives you a
facts.
nostalgic kind of
Like,
feeling.
we all
So
grew
why
up
wouldn't
with
you
him,
love
didn't
it?
we?
You check? But yeah, you were saying something before that about
Was I?
yes.
I don't even remember what was I
If I
saying.
cut it
I
about
was gonna
Mac
ask
Miller.
though, like, are you just gonna keep pushing your shit, or are you gonna be willing to adapt and like do the stuff that you're gonna know is gonna get you out there?
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna definitely keep pushing my shit. You know, right now we looking for managers. You know what I'm saying? If you want to manage ATO, you know, I have a big mindset, I have a big goal to achieve. Check. So
I'll
come
jump
through.
in your DMs in a bit
You
then.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my main focus is to take over the island back home too. Get more radio plays back home. Because it's only 90,000 people back home. So it's really like.
Tell me about that, by the way.
Yeah.
Are you big there? What are you doing? What's the?
I'm like, you know, underground kind of scene, like kind of in mind. It's like kind of that. Kind of big underground. But in terms of go mainstream Antigua, you're going to have like big artists push you or kind of hop into the soca kind of wave, kind of mix it, if you know what I'm saying. Thing is about Antigua is 90,000, like a lot of people just chilling, like they work on their own time, you feel me? Like if you trying to get someone to, you know, hit the studio with someone, they'll tell you, yeah, I'm going to hit up the guy who engineers. I say, oh, a week later they come back, bang, nothing happens. But that's why you can't really depend on anyone. When you're underground, when you're trying to make your name for yourself, if you want anything done, do it yourself. Check me. So that
Facts.
all of that taught me to engineer and just mix and master for myself and all that shit and build relationships off that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Nah, networking is actually one of the most.
It's one of the
like,
most
precious parts of the
important,
industry.
trust me, and networking with people, in fact,
Big
that are
facts.
bigger than you as well, that have a knowledge that you don't know yet, because that's how you learn the most. You check, learn the people who have a different perspective on things than that you haven't experienced yet, you check? And that's why I say it was always good to link up with them guys in NYC, because they taught me a lot and shit. They gave me a little tips, because I wasn't there for too long, but they gave me a couple of tips that I can take on.
How did you get to meet
It's
them, by the
always
way?
good. I just DM them. The power of social media, check. Social media is no fucking joke.
Wow.
Check, I just DM them. Yo, hit him up for a feature. He say, yo, he charged me 8 for it. Hit him up. He say, after that, charged me the 8, did the track, and we just fuck with each other from then. Bun some craze, some high grade, dog. Shout out to the grades in NYC, dog. That shit was crazy. I not gonna lie. When I was bunning that shit gave me a kickback. Yeah, I saw I talked that one. That shit had me kicking. Man.
How's the weed in Antigua?
Man, the weed. How's the weed in Antigua, bro?
The weed is dead.
Is it trash?
You have to go to. The thing is, right? The weed in Antigua is.
You guys live on
decent,
different parts of the island, or?
Depending where you go. It depending where you go. Like, to be fair, I gave y'all when we were bunning, I gave y'all some dead grades sometimes, like the Yardie, the Dadley. Yeah, shit, the hash was really good. No, but my people, and they kind of rip you off in the bags, boy. And I'll go lie, dog. But just cool. We not watching that, bigger bags coming soon. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, if you want good weed until you go English Harbor. You know what I'm saying? Them ends have the best weed, dog.
I can't even lie. The weed we've been smoking lately is quite good.
Over here?
Yeah.
England always
It's not
comes in
bad.
clutch for weed. I mean, in London, everybody be saying, yo, I got green crack. I got Skittles. That must give you amnesia, dog.
Yeah, it's amnesia, cheese, and
Skunk.
what else? Lemon haze, the favorite one.
Lemon.
Lemon haze.
Lemon haze. I don't get like one time I smoked skunk weed. Oh my day, I felt like I was gonna die. Tiffany Tyler, dog. Yo, Tiffany.
Oh, was it Tiff's fault?
You
You're
boy,
making
that
people
shit, I
do
felt like I
weird
was
shit.
gonna yo, my head, dog. It felt like it was melted, dog. I felt like shit was melting in front of my eyes, bro. Yo, that shit was crazy.
Now, when I got back from Christmas holidays, we were smoking some fucking powerful weed. I got back the first night back. My boiler wasn't working. It was freezing in the apartment. I'm like, yo, Pons, let's smoke a big welcome back, Dre. So I rolled like a very large joint. Yo, that shit
That shit was
hit
crazy,
us
man.
so hard. Wow.
That shit is crazy, though. Fuck with it. Hey, and we're back.
We're back, hopefully.
Yo,
Wow.
but
Yo, that shit glued us.
Yo.
So then some people came through, were like, still smoked a couple more joints. I think I was high for like 2 days.
Yo, I
For
swear I
real.
saw you that time and you were moving a different way, dog. You were like, your
Oh,
head.
that was even before, but yeah.
Yo, skunk weed, dog.
I enjoy that. Nah, because I have a high tolerance, so I need to smoke a lot to feel a bit.
I feel
But when I do get to smoke a lot, oh, it's just, I'm on top of the world, man. There's nothing like weed. You can tell me what you want. There's nothing like weed.
I'm saying, bro.
Unless you do heroin, obviously. I guess that's the most enjoyable one, but I don't want to
saying.
promote that.
And one thing I realized, everywhere you go, dog, like the weed, obviously, but the weed is just different. They have their different low grades, you know, for up to the high grades, and dog. But the highest place, the highest grade I went to so far is probably America, dog. America got some
America's
good
got
gas.
good weed.
That man say you got a gas.
But as they should,
Shout
I
out
mean, it
to
is
America,
legal,
man.
so
It's
it's legal there, so they should
Yeah,
have
yeah.
good weed. You know what I mean?
yeah. Not in New York, but it's legal in like LA. It's gonna be legal everywhere soon, dog. It's basically legal back home in Antigua. you feel
I
me?
hope they fucking legalize in the UK, man. It's about time.
Bro,
Like, it's a conservative country, but let's be honest, like,
it's legal. Yeah, shout out to that nigga Black the Riff about it. Yeah, you need to hit me up in the DMs. We need to have a conversation on how it works. So check. So, cause I don't know, when is that shit gonna be legal in the UK?
I think in the next 10 years, probably.
You think so?
Have you been to the 420 in Hyde Park?
No, I went, but late as fuck last year.
We
I
went
haven't
last
been there
year,
in like the
And, like, there was a lot of police around, and there was a lot of, like, posters was like, oh, don't smoke weed outside the park. And at 420, when everyone was bunning, nobody said shit, nothing happened. After everyone started going out, the police
Out
was
the
like, nah, you
park?
can't. Yeah, police was like, nah, you can't smoke right now.
what?
But before that, they were walking around. They weren't even like, I was smoking a J. It was calm.
I heard they shut it down. I heard they shut it down.
Did they? I don't know. We left around 5:30, 5:45,
I was supposed to
and we
link
came
up
at like
with-
11.
I was supposed to link up with them, man. So what time y'all went?
We were there for 420, but
Yeah, I was supposed to link up, but I didn't have.
it was live.
Yo, I never
Yeah,
have no
it
fucking.
was like a big party,
Very fun. I need to go this year.
bro. There was a
I know, I'm missing
cloud
that shit
of
this year.
smoke. Like, I have a picture. It's just a cloud of smoke, and like,
Yeah, and the weather
couple
was
thousand people.
nice. for
Bro, it was
England
too
too.
hot. It was
my
too hot.
God. I remember going. I went to London, dog, in my fucking shorts. I never leave England any without a shirt like these, dog. Fuck that shit.
I was wearing a tank top. I
I
think I
just
thought we
be
were ratchet.
ashy. I just be hella ashy, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, the thing about weed, though, in 420 in Hyde Park, that shit, like, it's just so peaceful. You'll see anyone there. Nobody's gonna tell you shit.
Yeah, everyone's just like.
Everyone's
chilling,
just
dog.
chillaxing.
And it's like
Can't believe I said
bare
that.
people, like thousands of people is there smoking. Police can't do shit.
Bro, even if they would, though, we would just be like, thank you. We're too kind when we're high. Thank you, Mr. Policeman.
Oh my days, yo. Before 20, I don't know. I want. Maybe we might have to have a smoke thing for smoke party for 420, boy.
Nah, you know what we should do? We should record, like, a 420s track, like on some weed shit,
Big fat.
and then shoot the video at 420 in Hyde Park.
Yo, what we need? Yo, we get that beat though. Fuck, you can slap that.
Like
shit
some
YouTube and
LA kind of,
kind of a
calm
so
music.
West Coast kind of beat.
yeah.
No, so also Wiz Khalifa type shit.
Like some Wiz Khalifa mixed with some, what's raps about weed?
Everyone, bro.
Bro, yeah, that's
Everyone
true,
be
to be
putting
fair.
weed. Everyone.
Wow.
But mainly weed. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Can someone put that phone
And
on
we
silent,
chilling.
please?
Yeah, we learn. And
Wow.
we're back. You know what I'm
Technical
saying?
difficulties.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to cut that fucking thing
Nah,
out now.
leave that shit. Yeah, leave that. And we're back. That's just
No,
all
I'm
like.
gonna have to pay Kid
That's
Cudi
it.
royalties
That's
over
lit,
that
you know.
shit.
That shit sounds like one of those interval. You know, see when you're on the phone listening to something, playing something in the back. One of that shits, bro.
No, and that's Kid Cudi, man. Don't want
Kid
to pay no
Cudi,
fucking money.
he dropped anything recently lately? I haven't heard of Kid Cudi in ages.
He dropped Kid See Ghost with Kanye in summer, I believe.
I remember Bird was listening. Shout out Bird. Bird was listening to Kid Cudi.
Bro,
He
Kid
said that
Cudi he's like, my top 5 is, Kid Cudi's in there, but I keep interchanging some rappers in my top 5 just because I can't choose.
Who's
It's
your
like
top 5? Let me hear
top
that.
5.
Let me hear that.
This is not my favorite. This is my top 5. So, Lil Wayne, Kendrick, Eminem, Kanye. But Kanye is my all-time favorite, like, producer.
bro.
And not the
Kanye
person,
has some
the
records,
artist.
right, that just make you feel
And
different.
my 5th spot is fluctuating between
Cudi.
Cudi, Pusha T, who else was there? Oh, and Outkast.
So.
But because all of them fluctuate, I have different, like, I have 10 top 5s. New rappers, old rappers, lyricists,
Big
commercial
facts,
rappers, groups. I could go for ages, old school, like.
Big
But yeah,
facts.
tell me your top 5 though.
For mine,
I want to know because our music is so different. So I wonder what, like.
my top 5, number 1 has to be Kanye West. 100%. Kanye
yes.
West, Graduation. Puts you into a different vibe, especially for my people on the
He
come
changed
up.
music,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Changed the whole sound to music, bro. Number 2, shout out Jay Critch. Jay Critch is crazy.
Okay.
I fucks with Jay Critch heavy. You know, he has a different sort of just vibe to him. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, Drake. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? All of Drake's projects we making you zone. Drake's bitch says shit that you can just relate to. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Drake has been cancelled for me, I can't lie, so I'm not gonna talk about it, but I just don't listen to him. So there are like 20 songs that I love by him, but all
feel
of them
like-
have been released before 2015. So
I feel like no. But yo, let me tell you, listen to Western Road Flows by Drake, bro. It change your whole perspective on Drake.
alright, send me
He
a
tell
link.
his storytelling, bro.
But wait, so Drake, Jay Critch,
Jake, yeah,
Kanye.
Kanye, Jay Critch, Drake, Migos. Shout out to the
Shit,
Migos. I've been
okay.
listening to them from back in the day, even before Versace and stuff they used to drop. Migos always were just different, bro. They were just on their
definitely
own
were,
shit,
yeah.
running Atlanta, no fuck. And number 5, I have to think about this for a bit. Number 5.
It's
number
hard because
5.
there's still like 10 rappers that you really fuck with.
I'm saying, right? Number 5. Who have you listening to, though? Fuck. Number 5, I say Nav. Yeah. Nav is sick.
As a rapper.
Yeah, as a rapper.
Okay.
I say Nav as a rapper. He has some...
Top 5.
Top 5. Yep. Ever.
Wow.
Ever, no fuck.
No disrespect to
No
Nav.
for Kanye is my
but
number 1. 'cause
You
he's
put
a goat.
Kanye and Nav in the same thing.
Yes.
And
They
Kanye
just
has been here for 20 years, and
they
Nav has
just
been
have
here
a
for 2.
different approach. I mean, shout out to the speaker knockers.
Wow.
Because
That's
Speaker
surprising.
Knockers is a fucker who I reckon, like, Speaker Knockers started a whole new wave for people like Nav and stuff like that. But, yo, Nav tells it, dog. Nav,
He quit music.
He tells
though,
it in a melodic, jumpy, bouncy way. That is just, they put it simple, like,
But you could put that to anyone that describe, like Ray Shrem.
Everything.
Yeah, Dipset, man.
Top
5 groups.
I would fit in my top 10. We talking top 10 though. I have to put
You
more
wanna go
than more
top
that
10?
influence
Okay.
young me. And if I'm talking about now me, but young me like 50 Cent, no fuck. Oh man,
50 is
Cent.
in my top 10. Yeah.
I used to wear. I remember I have a photo on my Instagram. Fuck. At 8 years, by the way, all digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes, you know what I'm saying? You can catch me everywhere. But yo, 50, you can't tell me all my niggas out there, dog. 50 used to make you rock the do-rag with the fitted hat on.
And
You used to
that
have
Gucci
your
vest,
shit
the
on,
Gucci pistol
yeah.
vest.
You used to be killing that shit, no fuck. 50 Cent, Soldier Boy, no fuck. Hey,
Are you
Boy,
kidding
no
me?
fuck.
Wow. This had to happen on the first one.
We get it.
Noodles.
I didn't even count. I'm hungry, you know. Fuck.
I might order some shit as well.
Yeah.
You want beef? You want beef?
Beef, noodles.
Beef noodle? Yo, I'm sorry to all my Southern Americans. I don't know why that just came out. Nah, I'm good. I don't know. I might get some halloumi.
Beef noodles with some stuff. J. I don't. Bro, because I just don't. I don't listen to J. Cole. That's as simple as that.
Yo, this is the thing with J. Cole. So, not to interrupt you as well. My bad. I respect the fuck out of J. Cole. I know he is sick. I know he raps. I know he's a lyricist, and that's my rap. You know, I listen to like more lyrical and bar shit, right? And I respect everything he does, but I just don't listen to him.
Exactly.
But lately, I've been listening to him more because he's fucking with some of my favorite. Like my favorite rappers right now is JID, Earth Gang, Black.
He's sick.
So and they have half of them are signed to him. So
Thing is about J. Cole, right? If you take the time to listen to J. Cole, you're probably gonna get strung in for a whole ton of his songs, bro. Like to be fair, I've listened to J. Cole like a couple like 2 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, before I listened to J. Cole.
workout.
And once you listen to J. Cole for a bit, you be listening to him for a while, no fuck. But then after a while, you just get kind of bored. You want to listen to something else. You know what I'm saying? I get bored easily too. Ever since my cricket days, back in that day, I used to get bored easy, no fuck. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know. I'm excited to see what the Dreamville sessions brought.
Exactly.
I'll see what J. Cole comes up with.
J. Cole fucking.
But the way JID, Baz, their latest projects,
I want to see J. Cole and Tory Lanez.
Earth Gang, what, on the same track?
Nah, against
Beef.
each other, head to head. Tory Lanez going crazy.
I don't know. I think JID can just abort Tory's.
JID, oh, JID is sick.
JID is crazy.
All of those people are gonna have longevity. Like people like MJ,
Yeah.
Young Boy.
Youngboy's sick.
Yeah, Young Boy.
sick.
Young Boy drops so much track. You ever go on YouTube and you just get them recommended, you know? For
And there's like 10 videos with
Yeah.
10 million views of it, and you've never heard of it.
Exactly. Like fucking all my recommend is be Young Boy, bro. Yeah, he be dropping tracks. Hella. Shout out to Young Boy, man.
You know, I think it's Quando Rondo is signed to Youngboy, and Youngboy is younger than Quando Rondo.
Bro, I haven't even heard Korner around, you know.
You haven't?
For real.
He's dope. He's like this kid from Atlanta. I think he's 18, right? I think he's 18 or 19. Spent some time at like the juvenile detention center or some shit like this. But he does like the melodic shit like Roddy Ricch, YNW Melly, Baby, Ghana type of thing. He's good, man. I think you like him. I think you like him.
Where he's from in America?
Atlanta.
Oh, okay. The Atlanta rappers, bro.
Yeah.
They have
So
a
and he's
special
got
sauce to them.
the connect with obviously Youngboy, but he's been co-signed by Kevin Gates, QC. Yeah, nah, he's getting big. I don't know if 2019 is gonna be his year, but by 2020, like people are gonna hear about him. I
Yo,
think.
QC probably one of the most labels to care for their artists, bro. Like, if you had to get signed to a
Definitely.
label, who would you?
Well,
be
because
most, like,
I'm in it, so
in
because
terms
I'm
of
doing
artists
lyrical
who signed,
shit. Yeah.
artists who signed, and you see how the label handles the artist.
To me, TDE
what's
and
TD? What's TD?
TDE is Kendrick Lamar, Absol,
Oh,
J
okay,
Rock,
okay,
Isaiah Rashad, Len Skywalker, SZA,
So,
Schoolboy Q, and they just signed Zachary. I don't know how to say his name.
I
Yeah,
see
the
them
producer.
bouncing around on YouTube.
So yeah, no, TDE is dope. And Sir as well. Sir is amazing.
TD, you know what?
So they have singers, they have the lyrical stuff,
Oh,
they
yeah,
have everything.
versatile,
They're
okay.
covering the bases.
For
But
real.
then I kind of want to say MMG.
Wait.
They look like so that's Rick Ross,
Okay,
Mick
yeah,
Mill,
yeah.
Wale, Rocky Fresh. Them. Stally used to be on it, I think. But like MMG, I don't know, because they had that beef between Mick Mill and Wale at some
Wow,
point,
you know,
and
fuck. That shit
I
is
don't know.
crazy.
But I'd say TT. I always wanted to say Young Money, because Wayne is in my top 5. Like he's the goat to me. But seeing what they go through now, like I don't.
But look, who's his name? Blueface just signed the Cash Money West. No,
He
bro.
did, and he doesn't know his
He
contract.
doesn't-
Yo,
I was seeing that
Birdman
shit,
is gonna
dog.
make the money back that he had to pay Lil Wayne.
Yo, Blueface just sat there like shit. The people say he might be a 360 deal, all that shit. But
Bro, he probably
feel behind
signed
the
a
scenes-
680 deal.
behind the scenes, we don't know anything though. Like unless what that man's like tell us, bro.
Yeah, but at
we
the same
can't
time, you
even-
can see through the smoke sometimes. You know what I mean?
True.
Because you
Like that,
remember
he
when Joe Budden had the altercation with Yachty at Everyday Struggle, when he was like, "You don't know your contracts," and Yachty's just there like, "Nah, I don't know how I'm signed." Like,
But
if you
guys-
care about your money, how'd you not know your contract?
Facts. Exactly.
And it's
Like
like,
all these people, what's their main thing they do this for? Really to get money, to
Exactly.
feed their family, to
to take the family at the
you know what I'm
project,
saying, to get some sort of significance, to feel some sort of significance.
buy some
So-
cars, have a good life.
Exactly. So if they have to know some elements of their contract, you know how much money they should be getting, all that shit.
But that shit
I'm
is,
trying to get me a contract. I ain't
but
even
that
no
shit is
fucking
good that
life
we have people that aren't
on
like
my terms.
that don't know shit about contracts, and then we have Meek Mill, Jay-Z who are promoting like knowledge, financial knowledge and shit, and like, nah, invest, don't go buy a chain, invest in some homes, invest in some companies,
Facts.
shit like this.
Like those are the people we should be learning from. There, if they, like Jay-Z needs to write like more. A
He needs
book or
another
something. I don't know if
444.
he has a book out right now. He needs to write a fucking book. He can that way he can just like show how his procedure. He took the things. You know what I'm saying? Because all those people, Jay-Z's fucking like the richest guy in the rap game plus business. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Man say he's not a businessman. He's a businessman. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
That shit hit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, Jay-Z is an inspiration, man, in terms of everything, rap and business.
trust me.
I don't care where you're from, but if you don't respect that hustle,
I'm going around just to know you in a big ass city like New York. You hear niggas just saying, "Yo, Rockefeller Center just down there." It's associated with Jay-Z, dog. Like he's huge, dog. The guy is massive.
did you see they're promoting veganism now, him and Beyonce?
For real.
They said basically, if you're
Everyone.
vegan, they're gonna give you free tickets for life or some shit like this.
Oh
It
shit.
just came out today.
I could never go vegan.
I was like,
with
this
that
is
shit, dog.
this might be the time when I stop fucking with Beyonce and Jay-Z. My top 5 R&B will never be the same.
Well, I could never go vegan in this shit.
Beyonce
I
had
was
to
watching.
leave.
I was watching Logo podcast that Imposter shit, and my guy was said he went vegan, dog. He said this shit's for runny, fam.
Oh,
That shit. I can't be dealing with that shit, dog. I have places to be, things to go. I can't be hopping to the
Exactly.
bathroom every 2 seconds. Fuck all that shit.
buying so
What?
much toilet roll, bro.
Yeah, but other than excessive
Nah.
diarrhea, yeah.
Just
what
to
I
tell
tell
other
you.
people that you're vegan.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
But
eat meat
everyone be going around, oh,
and fish.
every time you hear someone say they're vegan, they say with sort of kind of, pride. They say, I'm vegan.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you be eating leaves. or
There
you
was a
pass out?"
crazy story over Christmas. There's a couple in Australia. They had a child. She was like 4. And like child services got called because they were a vegan couple and they were only feeding their child vegan shit. But obviously, as we know, children can't function on that. So they hospitalized the girl because apparently she weighed like 2 kilograms less than what she was supposed to. Her bones were breaking just if you touched them because she had no calcium in her body whatsoever. She couldn't breathe properly. And then the mother said, we don't feed her anything. We don't feed her nothing that's made from soya. But then she said she eats tofu,
So,
which is made from soya.
fuck all that.
So
tofu
like you're
shit.
first of all you're dumb. Second of all, you're fucking tormenting a child. So yeah, they're going to jail or some shit like that.
From tofu, that's that shit.
Tofu is
My-
the shit though. I
That's that
can't
shit
lie.
my
but
mom used to have in the fridge when I was young. Guys be like, what the fuck was that?
I fuck
Ate
with
it
tofu.
one time, never again.
For real.
Fuck tofu.
You know they have
Sorry,
tofu with olives now, tofu with fucking basil, tofu with chili. Vegans are expanding.
Yeah, they're taking over the fucking world, dog.
Nah, tofu's hard.
Everyone be vegan right now, bro.
Man,
Fuck
Jay-Z's
that shit.
vegan, but he still fucking wears fur coats, so I don't buy it.
Everybody be hopping on the vegan wave. But no, I love my chicken. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Chicken Gang. You know what I'm saying? 7:30. You know what I'm saying? Don V
What's
268.
7:30?
But that's not that's them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mali and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mali Goodwin, holding it down. The NYC boys in the army right now, holding it down for the country. Check.
Shout out 808s, man. Go
808
listen to his
every
shit.
time. 808s everywhere.
Get some
Spotify,
energy.
as I said before, let's get Tokyo up to 3K. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get
Go watch that
Tokyo
shit
up
on
to-
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. I'm sure the link gonna be in that bio.
It's shot in my apartment.
You check the cleanest.
No, our apartment, my apartment. Them royalties are coming through soon.
Big fact. As soon as you niggas get them numbers up, you'll get me and my boy paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, shout out 828s, man. Thank you for coming, G.
Every time, my bro. You know it's love.
Cheers. One.
The camera's rolling. You there?
E1 tonight. E1 tonight.